Hello, it says we're live.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello.
It's been a minute. How are y'all?
Oh, hold on a second. Gotta turn down the other.
Echoey.
Yeah. Okay,
You could have just muted YouTube.
I could have.
Why don't you?
I could do that.
I just saying. You do the hard way. You do the hard way. You do.
Hello, we are back. It's been a long 4 weeks or so.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, something like that. We're finally all settled in, pretty much unpacked. We got a couple more boxes left, but everything's pretty much where it needs to be. It's a fun, interesting time. Yeah, long drive.
I did it. I followed him here. You can't shake me for nothing. Not in the St. Louis traffic. With a Hank.
Yeah, she had Hank in the car all the way down, and he liked to climb around on things and get in the way.
Under the seats. Under my feet.
Oh, let's see. We have chat here. Hello, Elizabeth, and hello, Jackson. That's a new name. Haven't heard
Hi.
that one before. And Tia, hello.
Hi, Tia.
Thank you. We're glad to be back. We're doing well. We're all doing great.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
And Billy's Diamond Painting and More. Hello, Billy. And Robert. And little Miss Chris. And Connie. And Nana.
Hi, Nana.
And who else we got here?
I'm not here.
Katia again says, hey, Dave and Amber and everyone. And she said, whose kitty butt is that? That's Hank.
It's Hank Butt.
That's Hank Butt. Yep. And Marianne, hello. And Diamond Queen.
Hello, hello.
And Aussie Collection. Aussie's been checking up on us every now and then, asking how we were doing. Appreciate all of the support there. Yeah, sorry it took us so long to go live. We moved and we got here and we got everything moved in one day. It was great. And I contacted AT&T that evening for internet. And the earliest that they could come out and set it up for us was the 22nd of August. So we had to wait quite a long time to have
We
internet.
did get it a little earlier than that.
Yeah, we ended up getting it the 19th because I kept checking this thing to see if somebody would have canceled and I could move this appointment up a little bit. So we got our internet turned on this past Wednesday. But we only have here in our apartment, we're kind of in a cell phone hole. We only have one bar of cell signal in our apartment. You go like a block down the street and you've got full bars, but we only got one in here. So we couldn't even go live on my phone, which kind of sucked.
Your rock tumbler's loud, Amber.
It's not that loud. Can you guys hear my rock tumbler? The thing that sounds like a washing machine?
Hello, Jamie's Crafting Corner. And hello, help me. You need help with something? Shelly Tawny says hello. Teresa Garza says hello.
You can hear it. Is it bothersome? Do I need to go turn it off? Is it like really loud or?
Brian says, or Tia is talking to Brian, and she says, I saw the news in the last live. It's okay if you can't go. We will miss you, though, but we definitely understand these crazy times. I'm guessing that Brian can't make it to the retreat. Brian says, I can hear it.
Is it bothersome?
And he
As long
says,
as
no, it's
everybody
fine.
can hear everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we're glad to be back, Nana. Yep, Kaya Rose, it's Hank. He came with us. He made the trip really well. He's adjusted really well.
And Dave is not diamond painting.
No, because I have a Hank in the way.
You can move him.
Okay, he's down.
You're not Diamond Dave if you're not diamond painting.
Well,
I'm just
Sure
saying.
I can only diamond paint when I don't have a Hank. Jackson says, no, I can't hear the rock tumbler. That's okay because we can. Trust me.
That's what I was asking. Mom says, well, gosh, that's loud. I'm like, okay, well, if it's bothersome to everybody, I'll turn it off. But,
Katia says, I have a ginger Tom too. He's a fat cat called Diego. Hank varies in weight. He goes from being a fat cat to a skinny cat to a fat cat to a skinny cat. He never really holds his weight very long.
He's in a fat cat.
Yeah, he's kind of in his fat cat stage right now.
next week could be skinny butt.
Yeah, we moved again pretty soon, Phyllis. The last move was just upstairs. We moved from our little tiny one-bedroom sardine can to a
Two-bedroom
to a two-bedroom sardine can on the second floor. And the intention was always to try to get down here to Alabama. So, I mean, that was our intention. It's just a matter of it just worked out that way. And landlord up there was really cool with it. We're still friends with him. We're still in contact with him. He's a great guy. Probably one of the best landlords I've ever had in my entire life. And but yeah, we made it to Alabama safe and sound. Amber's psyched because there's no more 30 below winters.
That don't bother me. I'm closer to my babies.
She already had them for tonight.
Little jerks.
Tia, we didn't really have any crazy stories along the way. I mean, Pam had Hank and the hamster in the car with her, so it was kind of an interesting trip for her. You know, Hank climbing around on everything. In the middle of St. Louis traffic, he decided to get under her feet, and that was kind of interesting. But she kept up. She kept up right on my tail all the way down. So,
Couldn't shake me.
nope. I tried to get rid of her. I tried to lose her, but it just didn't happen.
I mean, I plead the fifth.
Sure, I had your car. I don't care. Lose me. You would have to come find me.
Rude.
Yeah, we're not gonna be making it to the retreat this year. Maybe next year, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. See how things go.
Financially, no.
Financially, right now, we just can't swing it. Well, Dreamer, you already know. Tonight, you see, I'm working on my Vibe Tribe TSA, and that's because yours truly is now a TSA affiliate. So I will be talking about TSA quite often and working on a lot of TSA stuff.
Can I show them my TSA?
Yes, you may. Amber does have a pretty large TSA she's working on over here, and it's turning out
Show
pretty.
them my, fitness.
Okay, in a minute. You gotta talk about that. I gotta clear it off first.
So yeah, I am now an affiliate. I have a link. If you want to use it, you can use the link so I can get credit for it. And at the same time, I also have a 15% off coupon code that you can use
for any orders over $40.
for any orders over $40. So I will pop the link up in here in chat for you. There is my link. I will also be including that in all future videos from now on, down in the description, of course. And my coupon code for 15% off of $40 or more is quite simply My name.
David 15?
Nope, it's just David.
Really?
Yep.
There's no 15?
Nope.
Odd.
Yeah, shipping is coming along a lot faster with them, Dreamer, with the TSA stuff. It's I think we're coming. Honestly, I believe we're actually on the downhill side of this whole COVID thing. We've made it over the hump. Now we're going the downhill side. I think slowly but surely everything's going to start returning back to normal. Not instantly, not overnight, but I think we're on the downhill side of it now. So a lot of it's going to go back to normal soon.
Not me.
There is Amber's giant TSA she's
Some of
working
it.
on. That's just a little bit she has done.
That's quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, this is a huge canvas.
It's 100 by 60.
Yeah.
So it's 100 this way and 60 this way. It's called A Winter's End, and it's in our shop if you guys are interested. Melissa and I are working on a collab, but we're kind of.
Nana's, when Rachel gave me that code, it didn't have a 15. She just gave me that code. I didn't change it to that or anything.
But
Oh, I can change it myself. Okay. I see. All right. I'll take that. Okay, there is the new coupon code.
yeah.
Yeah, those colors are beautiful, Tia. They are. I like it the way hers is coming along.
No comment. Not at the, yeah, like Mom said, not at this junction.
It's looking
I'm trying.
pretty. It's
I'm
looking
trying.
pretty. Yep, I did, Nana. I changed it. I didn't realize you could until I just saw the link on the page. I was like, oh, look, yeah, I can change it. I didn't know that.
It's not horrible.
Post the picture.
But I'm struggling with it. And it's just me. Nothing's wrong with the canvas, not much wrong with the drills, it's just me. That's what it's gonna look like when it's done.
I finally got my DAC done. Galaxy.
Yeah, I posted that in Sherry's group page if you want to go check it out.
Hello, Bianca. Brian says he's working on his full crystal watercolor hummingbird. Ooh, that sounds nice.
I'm working on a crystal tree.
I don't know what this is. Is it one of your crystals?
My eyes are kind of messed up here. I'm trying to read my canvas, and I have a light pad on. The problem is I'm so used to looking through the magnifier because I have been working on a model, and I've been using the magnifier to paint the small parts. And now my eyes don't want to focus properly without the magnifier. And I'm having trouble reading symbols on the canvas. I may need to go get a vision test done. But I have gotten, while we were away, and I didn't have the internet or anything to keep me busy and keep me going live, I started working on another model that is going to be a P-51 Mustang when it is finished. I have the
A what?
P-51 Mustang.
Okay.
A P-51D if you want to be exact. It's a World War II fighter. I just got the main paint job done. I've still got to do decals and got to mask off an area up here that's going to be green. And I've still got to build the landing gear. They're not built on there yet.
And I just started on this crystal tree. But for the most part, I've been working on my TSA.
Teresa, what is she working on?
Mom is working on a Halloween one.
Yeah, Halloween one.
One I got in a 4-pack from Amazon.
Here.
It's just a witch.
Hold on, let me cover this back up so I don't goof it up.
It's a witch riding a broomstick in front of the moon.
Full moon. I finished my Galaxy one, and she's gorgeous. Amber was kind of posted it in cherries.
Oh, he got it from TSA. He's also a TSA affiliate. Well, congrats, Brian. And hello, Caitlin. Thank you. Yeah, we got a lot of us
I'm
out here now.
almost done with her. That's just yesterday and today. Working on her. She's almost done.
She's almost done.
She just got the moon and some of the background to do,
Then
pretty much.
I'll be doing Angelique next, I think.
Nana, yes. I think we are going to work on that one
What?
this year.
What?
She says, are y'all going to be working on the Diamond Dots Christmas one this year? Yeah, probably going to finish that at the Nativity.
Oh, I tried to pull that out. I can't by myself.
How about if I help you? Diamond Dots is my thing. Remember?
No problem with it. Angelique, you were right. Mom's next one's gonna be this one from Diamond Art Club. Jacqueline. Angelique.
Gotta move it down. There you go.
She's around with 80s and she's a 56 by 71.
It's kind of nice having her around because she does all the diamond paintings that we don't have time to get to, but we want to see them finished.
Well, I try. It's not always that way, but yeah. I finished your Jack one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katia, that does suck that Harbor Freight can't ship to the UK. You probably pretty much have to find somebody here in the US that can order it and then ship it to you themselves. That's probably the easiest way for you to get them, unfortunately.
If you're willing to pay for shipping and whatnot, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
with it. I'm just saying.
I mean, we've got a Harbor Freight right here in town. We can run up to the store.
But that's only if you're comfortable shipping information and shipping payment, because shipping across it's expensive.
Yeah.
Shipping to Canada was only $50.
Yeah.
For that certain item that we shipped. So
Yeah, shipping to Canada was expensive, that's for sure.
I don't know what over there would be. Probably around the same.
We're right close.
Can I have the mouse, please?
No.
Not that one.
We
I want to read the chat, but I can't.
can try to find out, Katia. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I would have to kind of guesstimate it, I think.
And it also depends on how many containers you wanted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're going to pay the shipping cost.
You might as well get as many as you can afford.
Yep.
The one thing that I like to do is Amber does my kitting up and kitting down. I have two. One that I use and one in rotation. Unless I'm really extra spoiled, like Amber and David made me. Their fault.
Right?
I'm so wishy-washy, I never know what I want to do. So I always have 3 or 4 kitted out.
Well, if you want to message Dave on his Facebook page, Katia, and we could figure something out and go from there. Oh, Tia, you're on Patriotics team. Okay.
I'm on Nana's team.
I need to ask Nana something later about it. I'm confused, but or maybe you'll know.
I'm
later.
Team Vibe Run. I want everybody to sing good fast around.
And then Dreamer's on Sherry's team.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am, it is. It's hold on, I'll find his page and I'll link it and do it in there. But I think it is Diamond Painted with Diamond Dave.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't make a group. I just made a page, which honestly, I'm thinking seriously about making a group. I just haven't gotten around to it. But there's already so many diamond painting groups out there, and like almost every YouTube creator has a group. It's like, how many groups do we need out here? I mean, every creator has a group. Almost every major diamond painting company has a group. There's a lot of groups, and I can barely keep up with all the ones I'm already in, and let alone one that would be my own.
Dreamer says she did a group to make it easier to notify winners.
Yeah, that probably would be. I don't do enough giveaways.
No such thing as too many, Katia said.
Right?
All right, there's his page if you want to go message him there. Or us.
All right, I guess I have to make a Facebook group.
Maybe later.
Yeah, not right this minute.
Excuse me. Hi, Hank.
Well, Hank is getting into his spot up
She
behind
said-
my chair.
She said, yeah, but you know me, I do it monthly. Dreamer said. Name change, Amber. Oh, yeah. I got a name change. Yep.
You got a name change.
My thing is now painting in the sky with diamonds, not diamond painting with that shit.
Oh. That's right. I remember you changing that. I was sitting there trying to think. I was like,
I need to
when
make
did
a
you change
picture
that?
and an intro still, but yeah.
When did you change that? And then I got thinking about it. I was like, that's right. I remember you doing that.
Yeah, right, Kaya? Hank, I can't see. Oh, well.
That's right.
He said, yeah, look at this pretty thing.
You see that butt instead?
Cat back.
Cat back.
Buzz butt. He's a pretty boy.
He's a stinky butt.
And Nana, I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope it goes well for you.
Hold up. I missed it.
She says she said, message me after the live, Amber. I'll be up all night. I have to be at the hospital for surgery at 5
Okay.
a.m.
Aw.
If I remember, I'll message, but if I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, that. I'm like, eh? Sorry. I'm here, but not here, you know.
Eh.
Yeah, I changed it. I'm sorry, Nana. I didn't. I thought I told everyone.
Yeah, it came about, I think, one of our lives
Jamie.
one night. Yeah.
Jamie helped me. Pick a name for it. So
Hank is sitting there going to sleep.
Figure. Makes him up.
that's trash.
Hank, I love you, buddy. I really do.
Royal pain in the rear end.
Yes, him is. Yeah, lay your face right on the sticky spot. That's what I wanted you
Ah, good boy.
to do.
No diamond painting is complete without me.
Oh, hey, J. Rob.
Hi, J Rob.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
We have missed everybody else as well. We really have. I keep like tonight we were actually debating whether I was going to go live tonight or
Go drive.
go drive and do Lyft tonight because we need the extra funds right now. And I was like, no, 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 I got to go live. I said, we put everybody off for way too long.
In our defense, we didn't have internet
Yeah.
until very recently.
Yeah, we only had internet. We only got it on Wednesday. So,
Jennifer has a book.
wait, man, you leave for a month and everything just flies right by your head.
Guys are growing up too fast. You slow down.
What? Now we will never know what happened to that girl you first shared. What girl?
Oh, are we talking about we talking about the saga of Jake and Kenzie?
Yes, yes. I gave her a wrench, by the way.
Yeah, the saga of Jake and Kenzie. You know, that was like 2018 when that happened. Hard to believe I've been on YouTube that long.
What?
Well, no, it happened in early 19. But you know, I never again heard anything about that. But see, I didn't drive for most of this past school year. Didn't need to. So I didn't drive a lot of students this past school year. So I didn't really get to keep up
She
on
said
it.
I was just joking. Haha.
But yeah, I'd kind of like to know where that saga went myself.
Ooh.
She had an awesome book that went #1. Ooh,
I need that. I'll add it to our wish list.
okay.
What happened?
I clicked on something. I go and put.
What are you looking at?
You have to add the list number. There you go.
Right?
It has not been released. It says we will notify you by email when we have an estimated delivery item. Pre-order now.
Yay!
How fun.
Wow, Nana. Yeah, no, I get everybody has lives, so not everyone can join in our live. It's understandable. Hi, Pikachu. Pikachu.
Pikachu.
But I will say I love Tuscaloosa already. I've been doing Lyft the past few nights and driving on the University of Alabama campus, which if anybody ever gets a chance to check it out, you need to come to Tuscaloosa and check out the university campus here. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen a university campus that looks like this one. And it's huge. So much bigger than University of North Dakota. But then again, the only claim to fame that UND has is their 6-time national championship hockey team. Down here, it's football. all about the football. And we live right up the street from the stadium that the Tide plays in. So,
We can actually listen to it without
Yeah.
radio.
yeah.
We're that close. I don't know how this is going to work.
I was thinking too, 'cause I can't really move closer because. But I can't. Can I have the keyboard?
No. No. Hank, you realize you are in everybody's way. They can't see a thing. All they can see is your back
Oops.
and your tail. And you're sitting there falling asleep.
I messed with your settings.
Whoa. Hello.
Mom wants to see and she can't see from back there.
I'm liking the South 40.
Here.
Wow.
Can't you
Hi,
see?
Lizzie. Happy belated birthday. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday.
Elizabeth said it had to be rebuilt after the tornadoes a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
What? The
Talking about
stadium?
Yeah, maybe that's why they're
No.
still doing construction on it now. They're still doing repairs from the tornadoes, I guess. Yeah, because there's a lot of construction going on at the stadium. Like the streets around it are kind of blocked off, and there's cranes and all
Yes.
kinds of construction equipment
He
there.
does have a dash cam, and he does.
He doesn't have a dash cam, but he does have a GoPro that he used. But that is in the works, actually, Tia.
Yeah, I was actually I watched another guy. His name is Darren. I can't remember his name. His name is Darren, and he's an
Yeah.
Australian Uber driver. And he has
Hank, move.
a dash cam and
What's that game show that has that
cash cab.
cash cab? Do something like that?
Well, actually, that's
It's the
kind of
not cash cab.
that's really funny because I actually had riders. My car.
That's
I
what
don't know
was
if
thinking,
anybody's seen
Nana.
it. My car, the floorboard, I have LED lights that change color and blink
For the
to the music.
For the record, the tornado didn't hit the stadium.
I don't know,
No, look. Nana just said.
but
I knew it.
they my floorboard has lights that change
Nice.
color and flash to the music, and I have a blue light in my overhead dome light that I keep on while I'm driving, doing Lyft, and I also have this thing that plugs into my USB port that projects laser stars on the ceiling. So I've actually had them get in the car and ask me, "Is this cash cab?" And I'm like, "No, it's like reverse cash cab. You ask me questions, and if I answer them right, you give me money."
Right. No Google. You have to know it. And you can't, well, maybe you can shout it to somebody in the car.
But I do have a GoPro, and while I was in Grand Forks, I did use it some to record just some of the funny moments in the car. It wasn't any kind of like talk show or anything like that. It was just recording some of the funny stuff that happens in the car. And I was going to make a separate YouTube channel just for my Lyft adventures, but it just never happened yet. So once I get rolling with Lyft here, I may start doing that. But these Alabama students are a lot different than the North Dakota students. Yeah, they love to party, but they're not as outgoing and talkative as those North Dakota students were.
North Dakotas are
They mostly just sit
Thank you.
in the car and ride in silence and don't speak unless spoken to. And then it's usually just
Love to share.
an uh-huh or yeah. There's no interaction with these students here. I don't know why.
People have their head,
Hi,
I think
Cheryl.
with the social.
Most people have their head so far up their ass that they don't give a crap about anything else. I just think.
Right?
Yeah, well, Dreamer, what happened was a small handful of the drivers in California got the wild hair up their butts
Hey,
that
Cheryl.
they wanted to be employees because they thought Lyft should be providing them benefits and health insurance and vacation time and guaranteed money and this, that, and the other. They didn't quite grasp the idea that this is a self-employment gig and that you're a private contractor, so they don't owe you any of that. And this small handful of people went to one state legislator and played the victim, and that state legislator went to bat using the proper language to convince people of how bad Lyft drivers have it and they should all be employees. And
We're doing well, Cheryl.
and so the state of California passed AB 5, which basically means that all gig workers are required to be employees of the company, and that goes completely against Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Bite Squad, all of those.
Bye,
It goes
Jackson.
against
Have a good night.
it goes against all of their business models, because their business models is we are private contractors, we are self-employed, we have to provide our own health insurance, we have to provide our own, we take vacation whenever we want to, we just don't log into the app. But they don't have paid vacation time. There is no minimum wage. You make what you make based upon how much work you do and how willing you are to devote yourself to going out and working. So a lot of the drivers, most of the Lyft drivers in California are very upset about it, except for the small few that wanted that. And now they're complaining because now they're not making as much money as they were before. So, and they have to deal with being told when they can work and when they have to work and when they don't have to
How
work.
many hours are allotted?
Yep.
for? They just put a lot of restrictions on y'all. I figure as long as you're off the clock, a good 10 hours a day, so you have time to eat and rest and whatever. What you do for the next 12 to 14 is on you.
Right?
You'll kind of do like the truck drivers do. Keep along.
But yeah, I've been keeping up with it in the Lyft groups I'm in, and yeah, all the California drivers are complaining now that it's taking away their extra income, and basically you've got the other part of them that wanted this saying, yeah, but now we're employees and they have to give us benefits and they have to give us health care, and
They're not giving you nothing.
yeah,
If they're
Right to work state, buddy.
if they're employee, like they said,
Unless you signed a contract, the states.
that's what they were trying to do, make it a
Well-
contract thing.
but so basically, California does no longer has gig workers like DoorDash, Bite Squad, all that. Now
Yes,
they
now.
did a court in California did stay that for a while, so it's still able to be done for a while until
Yeah, we're doing that.
until there's an appeal. Yeah, I do Lyft, I do DoorDash. I just today kind of finalized the stuff I need to upload to start with Uber. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of Uber driving, but it might be something to fill in when Lyft isn't busy, or when there's football games in town and Lyft isn't giving
Yes.
peak fees and stuff. I can drive for Uber and I can make a lot more money during the football games doing Uber, because they actually charge extra money when it's a big event and there's higher demand. So
Instacart, huh?
Instacart is cool. I thought about that.
Elizabeth drives for her daughter, works for Instacart, DoorDash, or both.
Yeah, Cheryl, I'm talking about Lyft, and they are independent contractors everywhere in the country still, except for California, because AB 5 required that gig workers like DoorDash, Lyft, Uber, all of those are no longer allowed to be independent contractors. They have to be employees of the company. And Lyft and Uber don't have any kind of thing in place to make them employees. So they're just saying, we're going to suspend operations in California. That's really the only recourse they have, because they don't have a business model to fit what the government says they have to do. there without changing the entire country, and they don't want to change the entire country to suit one state. I don't know if we have Postmates here to you.
What's Postmates?
Postmates is it's food delivery, but it also is like Instacart, where you can order from like grocery stores and Walmart, stuff like that, and have your stuff delivered to you. It covers more than, in fact, Postmates does alcohol delivery. You can actually order alcohol from liquor stores and they'll go pick it up. And yeah, I use my own car, Cheryl. I have to have my own insurance, my own car. I'm required to send them a picture of my insurance card, my driver's license, my registration. And in Alabama, you have to have an inspection done on your vehicle. It's like a 20-point inspection. It has to be done by an ASC certified tech. And yeah, you drive your own vehicle. And then the way it works is they pay me by the mile and by the minute and a straight pickup fee. So I might get like $3 just for picking the person up. And then I get $1, I think it's at $1 something a mile for every mile that I drive with that passenger in the car. And I get like 18 cents a minute for every minute that the trip takes. Now what Lyft does is when the passenger requests the ride, the app kind of basically figures out how long it should take to get there and how many miles it is. And they figure in my earnings plus a little extra for themselves. And that's what they charge the customer. And then they give me what I earned for the ride after the ride is finished. And then at the end of the year, when I get my tax information, I get, because I'm the one who actually paid them that extra fee, I get a tax form that shows how much I earned in fares and stuff that I took home and how much I paid in fees to them, the platform fees and the extra, basically the extra what the rider paid. So basically it's like the rider paid me for all of everything and I paid Lyft the fees, even though they took the fees off the top, for me. And so I'm an independent contractor.
Basically using their platform.
Yeah. So I'm an independent contractor completely on a 1099. Yes, I'm not on my license, I don't, Tia. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dreamer. Hey, DP with Cheryl and Tippy Joy. Haven't seen you in a while.
I can't DP and read at the same time. I don't know why my eyes don't work.
I don't know.
I don't have a rideshare endorsement on my license, but I do on my insurance. I have a rideshare add-on to my insurance because I learned my lesson with my accident last year. I didn't have rideshare on my insurance and totaled my car, and I had to use Lyft's insurance that they use, and it was a $2,500 deductible. And they ended up totaling my car, and it was just a big headache. And so now I have a ride share on my policy. So that way I'm covered through my insurance company should I get in a wreck while I'm doing it, which I hope doesn't happen again because that sucked. Dreamer, Lyft shouldn't be delivering food. Lyft doesn't deliver food.
DoorDash.
That's
Uber
DoorDash.
Eats.
Yeah, DoorDash, Waiter, Bite Squad,
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. Yeah.
The coloring book.
Hello, Shalene.
Cheryl says my son uses Lyft and he can share with someone if there is a share. Yeah.
What's
Yep.
that?
it's a shared rides. Basically, say I'm coming to pick you up,
Mhm.
and along your route to where you're going, there's somebody else that needs a ride going close to that same area. Lyft would send me the shared ride. Basically, it means they would ask the other person, would you like to share your fare with somebody else? It's cheaper on both if they both are basically chipping in on that one.
They share the.
They're sharing the fare because they're both going close to the same area. I would just go drop you off first and then take them to where they're going, and you two are basically splitting the fare, paying your own share of whatever your fare was. So it'd just be two strangers basically sharing a taxi in a way, is what it would be like.
Shalene, I'm sorry you're sad. Air hugs.
Lyft delivers food down there now, Cheryl. Wow.
Sending you some positive love, Shalene.
Some good juju.
I know Lyft is starting to do package delivery, like FedEx has one that needs to go out right away, or a business has a couple of branches around town, and let's say McDonald's has a box of cups that the other McDonald's across town needs because they're out of cups. They'll just contract a Lyft to carry the box of cups across town for them, which is really cool because then I don't have to deal with people. They just put the box in my car and I go and drop it off at the next place. Easiest passenger ever. No complaints. No can't offend nobody.
That stupid box of cups. How rude.
As long as it pays its own way.
Did you get Brian's message?
Hold
He said,
on, I'll check it.
no, I mean, he didn't send you a message. I'm talking about his chat.
No.
He said when he gets this section done, he'll send you a picture and you can definitely show it.
Okay.
They have DoorDash here.
Yeah. I did some DoorDash before I got my inspection done to do
We
Lyft.
actually did really well in a few hours.
Yeah.
Did very well.
Yeah, I did what? I did about $100 in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could have been a lot longer. Everything.
Yeah, I did like $100 in 5 hours on DoorDash, and Lyft I did 200 yesterday, 227 yesterday.
Kaya, I guess
And
that box needed more duct tape so it stopped complaining.
Box of cups. Complaining I hit a fall. He does need more duct tape. If that box is talking smack, I'll smack it.
well, thank you, Shalene. It's good to be back.
Pow pow, Linda.
Yeah. Okay, Linda.
Okay, Karen.
Don't do you, Kevin.
And the crazy's starting to come out. Sorry.
We're a big pothole. That is our national bird. Pothole.
That's what Alabama is.
No, that was North Dakota.
No, that's Alabama. You just haven't hit the right county yet. Am I right, Nana?
See, the problem in North Dakota is this. They spend the entire spring and half the summer repairing potholes all over the city. All over the city. And then the first good snowfall that comes along, and the first time it gets down below zero and then warms back up again, all those potholes reopen. And so the roads are just full of them come springtime, and you can't get around them. You just got to drive through them.
Ooh, that sounded expensive. Like that one at Dollar General. Oh, God, that was bad.
We hit one at Dollar General. When I came down to visit her back in October before she moved to North Dakota, we went to Dollar General here. We went to Dollar General in Centerville, and I was going up into the little entrance area, you know, the little dip in the curb where you go into the parking lot. And I guess there was a pothole there I didn't see, and I hit that thing, and I swear my whole car fell in, and
That was bad.
it hurt. I mean, it hurt the sound.
I'm like, oh God.
It physically hurt hitting that bump. I thought I'd run over the curb.
I'm like,
And-
you're never gonna come see me again. It's funny.
And I said, you were definitely right, Amber.
I haven't hit the right county yet. Just wait.
Oh, we've got them around here too. Oh man, the Dollar Tree parking lot. That's an expensive parking lot. That's all I'm going to say.
You probably need a front end alignment.
I do. Well, I needed one before I came down.
Well, now you definitely need one, baby.
And no, realigning it does not mean hitting potholes on the other side of your car.
Nana, when you're feeling better after your surgery, we need to talk about meeting up.
Yeah. We can make a quick trip up there and see you.
We can even do it social distance
We are in Tuscaloosa.
distancingly. We could wear our masks and everything if you want to.
Yeah, I've got my mask.
Brian.
Brian, I was taking a drink when I had that up my nose.
You made me snort.
Yeah, Shalene, we moved to Tuscaloosa, all the way across country. Well, from north to south, anyway.
It was a 20-hour drive, 2-hour road trip, or 2-day road trip.
Did you try that tacky blue tack stuff? Because I have the same problem. I'm never happy with my glue. Never.
I
I'm
have
actually
it.
enjoying patty wax now, and it may be just because the humidity here, it's a lot better than it was in North Dakota.
I have a problem with being too melty and sticky.
This humidity is killing me with painting models, though, because my paint never wants to dry.
Neither does the latex paint on the wall.
Well, the latex paint on the wall is dry. It's just so thick. Every time somebody moves out, I think they just come in and throw a new coat of paint over everything. The paint on the doors literally is like a 1/16 of an inch thick, and it's peeling off the back of the closet door.
They'll be here on the 28th to fix that, or to assess that. What they can do, slap another coat of paint on?
Probably.
They'll
All of our doors in our apartment kind of stick, except for maybe one or two. They kind of stick
I'm
because
right
the
there
paint
with you,
is
Cheryl.
so thick on the door jambs and
Very
the
frustrating. Sorry.
Really?
What?
She's using the patty wax super sticky. I haven't used the super sticky yet, but I'm just using standard patty wax, her first formula.
I just won a block of unscented patty wax. I'm waiting for it to get here.
Is it super sticky?
I don't think so.
Darn. I need to order some super
I don't
sticky.
know. It wasn't any details on it. It just said a block of unscented patty wax.
I would like to try her super sticky out. At first, I wasn't really liking the patty wax, but I gave it a second try, and that's all. I've done 90% of what I've done on my TSA is with patty wax in my pen.
We have 2 people recommending the museum wax.
See, and I can't get it. I looked for it, and I can't find it.
We just have to order it from. They have it, but you just don't
Yes,
have it in the store.
I like Beth's Mud. I do.
Love Beth's Mud. That's what I'm using now.
I'm using Diamond Dots wax because my mud, for some reason, is not as tacky as it needs to be, like dried up. I have to play with
Sophia, I can see you, honey. What's up?
Yep, I see you, Saphira's mama.
Amazon. Okay, I'll have to look it up and get some off Amazon.
But yeah, I tried the blue tack. I bought a whole thing of it, and I just found it didn't work as well for me in my pen. I guess maybe I'm really heavy-handed, so everything I use tends to stick to my drills and pull out of my pen. The only one that I don't have that problem with is Beth's Mud. So I mean, that's why I like using it. But yeah, even the blue tack did that, and I don't use blue tack with ABs because I've noticed that it takes the AB coating off.
It does.
Yep, and so I don't use the blue tack on that. In fact, all I use my blue tack now for is when I'm doing models and I have small parts. I take a little ball of that blue tack and I stick it on the bottom part of the part, and I stick it on a little lollipop stick because I bought a bunch of lollipop sticks at Michael's. And I stick the part on the end of a lollipop stick and stick it in one of these holes here,
Thanks,
and I can airbrush it without holding it in my hand. That's what I use blue tack for now.
I can't get the micro dots to work in the pen. I tried. I can't load it. It's too hard.
but it does last forever once she does it.
Saphira's mama, Hank, is great. You probably just missed him. He was sitting on the desk almost the whole first part of the live.
He's up in his perch.
Yeah, he's sleeping in his perch now.
Hi, Connie. Yes. Amber hates me because every time I have her reload my pen for me.
She said, check to be sure they are micro and not just regular glue dots.
I think they're just regular glue dots, baby.
She says, no other size works.
Probably not box.
She says, no other size works in the pens.
Show
These
off our
did
new
when I
pen.
shoved it in there.
Oh, yeah. Hank has a new friend. Since she couldn't really have a dog, we had to get Pam a dog. So we got her a dog.
No, they're just regular glue dots. But still, I got it to shove in the pen. I had to fight with it for a good minute.
And here's Hank's new friend. He loves him to death. And he's motion activated or sound activated. So when somebody claps or makes a loud noise,
Right here.
yeah, you got to. Yeah, she's got it turned off.
No, okay. It's sound activated. Hey.
Hank loves it.
Okay, let's play cold.
That's museum putty. The link is up above. You can't see it on that screen because you got it zoomed in so far. It's right here.
Where'd my phone go? Oh,
Dang, right there, running good dummy. Shalene says her dog is growling and barking.
you're welcome.
That was as bad as the time that I got my Alexa to meow. And it set everybody's Alexas off.
It's only $4.
Cheryl says, I got that info from people doing HAED paintings, 300 colors. She goes, I ordered some. Melissa tried regular dots, but it didn't stay in the pen. They say only micro dots and to roll 3 into your pen.
Okay.
And when I did it, I took one of the dots, rolled it through 4 times, and there's only put half of that in it. So I don't know, maybe I didn't use too much.
I want to try an HAED painting. Does anybody sell? I mean, I know that people were buying the HAED charts themselves and then buying blank canvases and buying all the extra drills separately and doing them that way. Do they actually sell the kits? Like where it comes with the canvas and the drills and everything needed? Is there anybody that sells those? Because I would love to try an HAED. I always thought that would be so cool with all the colors and the detail and everything. I mean, they're massive, they're huge, but I
What
think
is that?
Heaven and Earth Designs, yeah. They're a cross stitch company that does cross stitch patterns, and their cross stitches are meant to be really, really
Right.
big. But people, since cross stitching and diamond painting use pretty much the same similar format, people have converted them into diamond paintings and done them as diamond paintings, but they're massive. I mean, they're bigger than that royal that I have in the closet. They're huge. But I would love to do one because they get like 300 colors.
That's my birthday.
It says you can get the JW at a shop in Germany that sells the kits just like any DP we are used to. And it says, heard that on the 15th of September, they'll be selling the kit. No drills, just like to buy your own drills. Rebecca mentioned it today, and Marissa mentioned on her live last week. They're doing the conversion and putting it on a canvas, and you buy the drills separately.
Ouch. Seems pricey.
And Cheryl says you can get an HAED in 3 sizes: minimum, regular, and max colors. See, I would have to do the max color if I'm going to do one, because that was what their big selling point to me was the amount of detail and the amount of colors, even though it's a massive diamond painting. Cheryl says, PM me and I will send you the shops that do this. Okay.
Hey, y'all, hit that like button.
Yeah.
I turned my phone on and just ding, 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 ding. Oh, Facebook has a dark mode now.
Why can't I share this? What the heck?
Sorry, didn't mean to sound bossy. But yeah,
She
hit
did.
that
Don't
like-
let her lie to you like that.
Hit that like button. Amber, Dave, come on.
I'm not going to like my
Yeah,
own
we
thing.
got the royalty replaced a while back.
Yeah, we did.
We just
Yeah.
haven't unboxed it.
Yeah, they were really, really cool about it. Originally, it arrived overnight from China, which is like unheard of. And I opened it and we started working on it, and it was having all those issues. I contacted them and I told them, I think the canvas was printed for rounds.
I suggested it was that.
Yeah. And I told them, I said, we think the canvas was printed for rounds and it's a square diamond painting. And she replaced the drills. She thought, oh, there's a problem with the drills. She said she was going to replace the drills. And then she emailed me back a day or two later and said, I got done talking with the supplier and you were right. The canvas was printed for rounds. We sent you a round canvas with square drills. So we're just going to replace the entire kit. And again, it came overnight from China the second time around. I can't say enough good things about Royal. They really did it right, in my opinion.
So Amber did me dirty.
What did I do?
I'm right, you know.
What did I do?
When she kitted up a galaxy,
Oh,
she
shut up.
she claims dyslexia,
Shut
but
up.
I just claim tired.
No, it was dyslexic.
And
And,
she inverted 2 numbers. Yeah, and I started in, and I ran out of my color. I was like, oh my God, Amber, I've never had this problem. What do we do? They got on board a DAC. Within a week, I had my color that I needed back. But then coming looking at it a little bit closer,
Shut up.
Amber had,
I mixed the 2 numbers because they were similar numbers. It was just like 06 and
One was 3607 and the other one was 3706.
right.
And she just mixed them up when she kitted them up. So Amber had to go through and pull all of the wrong color off the canvas for her.
Yeah, because I don't do that. Amber fixes all my mess ups. I
this
just hate-
one.
I can't fix that one.
I pointed at myself and said, "Can't fix this one."
There's not enough. I don't have enough therapy points to fix that. Amber, have you all heard about Klarna?
Klarna, yes. Yeah, Cheryl, I've used Klarna at DAC. For U.S. customers, it's great. The problem is it's not available for people outside of the U.S.,
That I know
unfortunately,
of.
that we know of, unless they
What is
change
that?
it. Klarna is where they break up the cost of the DAC painting kits
Oh.
into 4 payments. and it automatically withdraws the 4 payments every 2 weeks. It withdraws a payment every 2 weeks until it's paid for. I've used it quite a bit. That's how I got a lot of my DACs, by doing it that way. They're not honoring DAC pre-orders. Oh no. Nana, we did not. Well, we did check the new kit. We opened it up and we took it out of the box and we saw the canvas was in good shape. All the drills are there. They're supposed to be there. But the thing is we already had the old one kitted up. And so we just left it kitted up. And we're just going to use the drills that came with the original, because it's not the drills that were bad on the original. It was the canvas itself. So now we have a complete set of drills for that canvas that we're probably never going to use. I mean, we had a few colors that we used some of, so we may have to replace with bags out of the new kit. But otherwise, I think we're going to just leave with what's already kitted up. Oh, wow.
You can still use them on your H8.
You can use them on your Heaven and Earth designs.
Yeah.
If you get
Yeah, and there's a lot of drills, and they're mostly shades of blue, but there's a lot of drills. She kept dumping the drills out of the box, and they just kept coming out and coming out and coming out, and I'm like,
hold up,
have you got to the end?
Hold on, I'll get them. I'll show you.
And we don't seem to have any noise issues with our neighbors here.
They don't care.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's banged on the wall. Our neighbors seem pretty friendly. I haven't really spoke to them much. Nobody.
She said hi to me the other day.
Yeah, they say hi if you see them outside, but I mean, otherwise, everybody just pretty much keeps to themselves. We're in a nice neighborhood down here, a really nice apartment complex, kind of wooded, and it's just well maintained, and just it's quiet. We have a cop that lives in the next building over from us, and everybody seems like really cool, but you just don't see your neighbors that much here. Nobody's outside hanging out or anything. It's just.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
That's all the drills for that.
I just bumped all the table.
For that royal diamond painting.
One.
Well, those aren't for that.
No, that's for something else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Brian says, "Bam!"
Bam!
Yeah.
And those are pretty much all extras. Hello, Allie.
Head dream, right?
Right?
Yep. That's what we're talking about up in here.
Up and heel, up and heel.
I mean, like I said, they're mostly all shades of blues and dark purples, and blacks. Maybe a little tiny bit of like some browns and oranges and yellows, but again, it's mostly all shades of blue because, of course, the diamond painting is the Disney castle. So it's.
So we also have a lot of DAC and backup too, or DMC.
Not a whole lot.
Well, enough to fill in the blanks a little bit.
No, this was to your stupid,
Oh, those are the ones that go on my.
Victoria's Moon.
Oh yeah, those are the ones from the Victoria's Moon. We threw the canvas away. It's junk. So.
Hi, Allie.
I suppose I'm not on good standing with Victoria's Moon because I did not fulfill my request to them where they said work on it and give us a review, because I've always been one to say if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, and I had nothing nice to say about them. So
Allie says, "Hi, Amber Love."
Hi, Allie.
Like button. Yes, Dave. Like it for by
man.
example, doggone it.
I don't like my own. That'd be like going on Facebook and liking your own posts on Facebook.
I've done that before.
Gotta get that ball rolling. Doing all right. I finally got my galaxy done. Did y'all see that?
No, they have not seen your
I
finished.
put it in Sherry's group. It's hanging up, otherwise I'd go get it
Well, can you have a picture of it? Upload it.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's already hanging on the wall. So, and she did, and Amber finished my Ravens diamond painting. That one I can pull down. It's just right here by the desk. Oh, hush. You.
How dare you disrupt the game up there?
I'm telling you. Is that interrupting your beauty sleep? Huh? Look, stuck to the
Yeah,
wall.
if he sleeps anymore, he's gonna be gorgeous.
Amber did finish my Ravens. It's just a small, it's leisure arts, but it's actually diamond dots. And it's got some ABs in there. It's got some yellow ABs and some white ABs. It's pretty. I got that off NFLshop.com, by the way. They still have them, I think, for your favorite team or your significant other's favorite team.
Or your insignificant others, like my mother would say.
She never did call us back, so.
No, the ball's in her court. I'm a bad kid. I don't call my mommy often enough.
According to Grandma. I mean, well, it's true, but the way she said it, it's like you haven't talked to her since the day you were born.
I had a freshman
Maybe
the
I
other
haven't.
I had a freshman the other day. There's a good lift story. My first good lift story from here. I picked this guy up at the dorms. He was kind of a younger, kind of nerdy looking guy. He looked like the kid that would be at the math lab. And
I thought you said math. Oh my god.
he looked like the kid that would be at the math lab or the science lab.
Okay.
Okay. And I pick him up at the dorms, and we're coming out of the dorm parking lot, and there's this whole group of girls standing on the corner waiting to cross the street right by the exit of the parking lot. And I had to stop there because there's a stoplight at that exit of the parking lot. And I'm waiting on the light. He rolls down the window, and he's like, "This is me." And he rolls down the window, and then he rolls it right back up again as the light changed. And I'm like, I looked at him. He's like, "Oh, I was going to shoot my shot, but I chickened out." And then he proceeds to call his mom. And he's like, "Hi, Mom. I'm sorry. I just wanted to call and check in and say I miss you all and love you all." And we got off the phone. I'm like, "You must be a freshman." He's like, "Yeah, I am."
Hi, Dawn Marie.
I just thought it was kind of cool. Is like he went right from like, "I'm going to hit on these girls on the corner" to "I'm going to call my mom."
An ever moment naughty frog. I want to see.
Yes, we're all about the naughty.
I've got a naughty DP to do, but it's not
That's
it's
something-
not YouTube.
Hanky Poo is sleeping on his perch.
It's not YouTube appropriate.
Brian said he heard meth lab too.
Yo, okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Going up Paul Bryant Drive on the backside of the stadium, or I guess, well, it is the backside of the stadium. Going up Paul Bryant Drive, you come up to a stoplight there, and there's construction on the left side, and there's a little white and red sign right on the corner that says Math Lab with an arrow pointing. And I swear the first time I saw it, I thought it said Meth Lab, and I'm like, wow, they're really teaching some interesting chemistry in college these days.
So I'm going to throw Dave under the bus. Amber was in the kitchen. He goes, what are you cooking? I said, oh, she's making a mess.
Mess.
I said, a mess. And he swore I said meth. So what's on his brain? I don't know. I said, not that. I said mess. But I thought it was funny as heck. And we're cooking in the kitchen.
It was the first time in forever, huh?
Thought it was
Hello,
funny.
Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
I mean, I swear that's what I heard. I was in the kitchen and we've got a rock tumbler running in the kitchen. So it is kind of loud out there.
Leave my baby alone.
And Amber's up there cooking in the pot. And I was like, hey, what you cooking? And
Cooking in the pot.
Pam's like, Pam, I could have swore I heard Pam say meth. And I'm like, I just had to stop for a second.
I said a mess. And he thought I said
I didn't hear anything until he walked into the kitchen. So.
crazy coo.
Uh-uh.
I know, right? No, it was a mess.
Rebecca, the move was actually really non-eventful. I mean,
Other than financially, it went well.
we stopped at a motel in Iowa, and everything in town was booked solid except for this one little motel on the side of the road. So we go in there, and the guy's like, yeah, I got a room. I signed the paperwork and give him my card, and he gives me the key to this room. We walk in the room, and there's no sheets on the bed. There's like
Totally not ready.
totally. Yeah, you can tell that they were
It
still
was
remodeling.
clean. It was just in the remodel stage.
Yeah, you could tell they were still remodeling in there. Ended up having to go back to him, and he gave me another room. And then we got here way earlier than we planned on, like 2 days earlier than we planned on. And on the way here, I called the landlord, and I'm like, look, we got all this stuff. I need to set up a time to pick up the keys and everything from you and sign the last paperwork. She goes, oh, well, you can come in and do that on Friday, but just know you can't move in until Saturday the 1st. And I'm like, we're going to be here on Thursday. So
The 30th.
we got here on Thursday, and we had to stay in this motel here in town.
Was it? I didn't feel safe there.
No, I didn't. It was the No-Tell Motel. It was, I mean, you could tell there were people living in it.
Yeah, right?
It wasn't.
It wasn't the Bates Motel. I'm still here and alive.
Or are you?
Could be.
You could tell there was folks living in this motel, and they weren't the upper class of society living in there.
Not the best of the best, but the restaurant out front, what was it?
Captain D's was really good.
Captain D's was really good.
I
Very
missed
polite.
Captain D's. I haven't had Captain D's in forever until we got down here.
We need to go again soon.
Yeah, it was definitely not the Ritz. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
It was definitely what it was, cheap motel. Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, yeah. You did miss it. It was at the beginning. Rebecca, I am now an affiliate for TSA, which is why I'm working on my TSA now. I have a referral link if you would like to order
Hello.
so that I get credit for it. And I also have a 15% off code for people to use if they would like.
On orders of $40 or
Yes,
more.
on orders of $40 or more.
$40 off. No, 15% off of $40 or more.
Yes.
And I will post my link here.
But that's a little cool.
I thought it was just me.
I will post my link there. And my code
No code for you.
is there.
I'm excited because once things start evening out a little bit, we're gonna get it rolling in again.
Oh yeah.
And I also heard some interesting announcement today about TSA. There is no date on this yet, so
I don't know if we're allowed to say anything
no, I
about
am.
that.
I already
Okay.
I already talked about it. There's no date on this yet, but TSA will have a different packaging. They will have their own branded packaging soon. Don't know exactly when that is. That's coming up in the works. Heard that today from Nana. Thank you, Nana, for telling us that. And also, coming soon in the future as well is tubes for
Anything
for
bigger?
canvases bigger than 50 centimeters or 50 centimeters and larger.
What do you mean?
If you get a 50 by 50, say, she's gonna roll it in a tube instead of in a box.
Oh.
Oh, Rebecca, I got
good
on
deal.
Nana's team.
I was hearing two, not tubes.
Mm.
I guess the cool wax out like it. The patty wax.
Got on Nana's team. I'm happy to be there. It's a great bunch of people.
Yeah, we're going bananas over that.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm on everybody's team.
Means I get to experience even more TSA. I mean, I'm not going to down anybody else. I like
No.
other companies, but I really do like my TSAs. And
See, I like TSA, but I like my other companies better.
I'm thankful to Nana for referring me to sign up for her team.
She
And
she asked me, and I said no, but Dave will.
Oh.
So, excuse me. Give a girl credit where credit is due.
Oh yes, the color inventory sheets and gift cards. Yes, they do have gift cards.
I'm just being asked. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are a team, so there's no me in the team.
Yes, TSA has gift cards now.
I'm not the affiliate he is, but
And color inventory sheets with the paintings, which is a good thing. I mean, I can do my TSA with the ones on the side.
I
here,
like
but
that
it's
mine
nice having
came
the
with
in-person.
I like that mine came with one, but I wish it was colored. Yeah, mine came with one, but colored is better because I like to run it through the sticker machine. But it's okay, no big deal. At least it came with one.
My eyes are all
Cheryl, if it was messed up in shipping, you definitely should give her a. You should definitely give her send her a message. And,
She would totally correct that. If it was too bad of damage, she would totally correct that.
did you read that? She said, "I just received my 6 TSA DPs. The outside box was torn up. There was one larger size that they bent the box in half. It's a mess. No toolkits."
Talk
Yeah.
to her about it, hon.
You wouldn't be bugging her. She definitely
That's
wants
her
to.
job. She wants to know if it's messed up or not. She'd be, more than happy to help as long as you have picture proof or, some sort of proof for her to go by.
Yeah, don't just give up and throw your money out the window. Believe it or not, I love to hear the negative comebacks. Wow.
That way they can fix it and correct it.
Because they don't know there's a problem unless you say there's a problem.
Right.
They're not mind readers.
She said
Communication.
She said the 5. She says I tried hanging it up for a while. It will likely straighten out. The 5 were fine, not the boxes, but the DP was okay.
Okay. Well, if you didn't get toolkits, I'd still mention that.
Just say, by the way, or whatever, because, like I said,
I would approach her nicely about it, though. Don't come, all guns blaring.
by the way, this is the problem.
Hey,
It wasn't necessarily their problem, it was the shipping.
Yeah.
You definitely catch more flies with honey.
Yeah. Or just let you guys be aware that this is what's happening.
Yeah.
This is how I'm receiving your product,
Yeah.
regardless of how it was sent out on their end.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They want to hear negative as well as positive.
And that's why most companies out there, I'll say most because there's some that will not, make an allowance for shipping damage. But, Rachel does pretty well because she knows that most of her clientele is halfway around the world from her. And that, a package going halfway around the world is going to end up with some damage somehow. It's just going to happen.
As long as my end product is usable.
Hello, Melissa B.
Hi, love.
I don't have my eyeballs on, so I can't read the screen. I'm VPN.
I showed it earlier, but I'll show it again here in a minute. How far I got on my.
Yeah, she's been doing time lapse.
I showed Melissa my time lapses. I just haven't got them edited yet. Maybe in a while. I was gonna do it today, but then we had a bunch of crap come up. So.
I need to pull my ear cleaning kit out when I'm done going live and clean my ears out.
My ears are a bit itchy and hurting.
Itchy ears mean you have allergies. If they just hurt, that means you have an ear
I
infection.
got both, but my ears are hurting because I've been digging in them.
That's why.
Oh, they itch.
If it's not bigger than your weenus, you can't do it.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, they introduced me to what a weenus is.
What's a weenus?
It's your elbow.
It's the loose flap of skin
On your elbow.
under your elbow. This little spot right there, that little loose flap of skin right there is a weenus. I didn't know that. They kept talking about their weenus, and I'm like,
My weenus are bigger than yours.
when I was in high school, we called
Yeah.
male parts weenuses.
My elbow is not your weenus big.
Okay, baby.
Yep. There you go, Melissa. There's her TSA that she's
And my hand.
is big. It's taking up the whole desk. She's like completely covering everything over here.
I just did this section last night after talking to you.
Bev,
Hmm.
yes, you did miss the announcement, but I will make it again. I'm now an affiliate for TSA. I actually found out
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago or so, but we didn't have internet, so I wasn't able to announce it. So that's tonight's thing.
Public service announcement.
Thanks, Bev. It's going to be a fun journey. Yeah, she's using her little multi-tray thing that I got her for Valentine's Day.
Both of them.
She's using both of them. I love that. And if anybody wants these, they are amazing. She can make them for any size tray that you want.
Big white ones.
Even Archer's trays, just tell
Yes, in fact, this one here will fit the mini Archer's trays.
I have a mini Archer right here.
We got one right here too.
I got one.
It will fit the mini Archer trays just as well.
But you have to be careful because they do hang over.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go, womp.
Is this the mini?
Cheryl, I will get the link for you here. It is on Facebook. Her name is Robin. She makes them. It's on Facebook.
She's got a new page.
Yeah, she's got a group. Let me find it.
And if you, this is what impressed me. Amber's grinder was it?
Oh, Archer's, yeah. My grinder for Archer's, it was a misprint, I suppose, and she said it shouldn't have left her house. Shouldn't have left the door. And she apologized, and she's replacing it. But my thing is, what I was saying is, when you use the minis, be careful not to pull up because you'll dump whatever's in that top tray. You'll want to pull out.
Slide.
Yeah. Baby, I need more minis. Yeah, that's her page.
Yep.
She does pen stands and everything.
Yeah, she makes pen stands, pen holders, wax hold. It's got a pen stand with a little wax spot in it. She makes all kinds of stuff. Here's the Facebook group.
Your name on it.
They seen it.
Here's her Facebook group. You can contact her for sales and tell her what you need and what you want, and she'll get it made and sent out to you. She makes them to order, so it takes a little bit to get it. It came a little bit late for Valentine's Day for Amber, but I didn't order it until just before Valentine's Day. But she had to make it to order. You tell her what kind of trays you're using for her,
What color you prefer?
and what colors you want on it, and that kind of thing, and she'll make it for you.
Get back to the blue dots for a second.
Cheryl, her name is Robin Simpson.
Yeah.
She was a friend of mine from another Facebook group that shall not be named, and
I know which one.
that group no longer exists. But
Good thing too.
she went into her own
Easy,
side business
Bronco.
making those.
Oh no, she's mental.
Be nice.
Cheryl, do you have my Facebook page?
I clicked on her page. I sent the link earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll send you the link for this then on Facebook through Messenger, and that way you can get it.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine, Cheryl.
This thing will be his own sister. No, or not.
You're welcome.
I'm almost out of my drink. Yep, I am ready. I freaked out water.
What? What do you think it was?
The rest of my. Y'all, I have the best daughter ever. She spoils me.
Okay.
I guess y'all were.
These are pretty cool too.
Melissa says she just ordered a 6-tray one. today. She says, I can't wait to send you pics of the mess I make with it.
Honey, you got this. A 6-tray one. See, 6 is not. I have an issue when my thing is I'm easily overwhelmed when I'm looking at my canvas. But when I have multiple trays out in front of me at the same time, I'm as organized as the OCD lady down the street. Like, I'll do whatever this one is, put it back, and pull another one out, and then I'll work on the next one, pull another. It's like a rotation for me.
I can only do 3 at a time.
The most I've had at one time was probably 12. And then I put them all back as I was done. But when I'm looking at the canvas and my trays aren't out in front of me, like right there, ready to use, I panic and get anxiety. So that's actually helped a lot.
Hey, Queen.
That's how I've got through the canvas so quickly so far.
Queen of Diamonds Rosebud says, hello, everyone. Hope you're all well and okay. We are well and okay. We are doing great. We're finally getting all settled in here.
I'll take a picture of how mine's set up, and then I'll show y'all.
We're making this house a home, slowly but surely.
Amber's did a really good job.
She is. I give her that. She's been working her butt off organizing, because I'm not very good at organizing. She is.
I don't know how many times I've organized one spot. That's my setup right now.
It's a drafting table over in the corner.
I do not use it as a drafting table. I use it as a flat table. But
You need to show them what you got me.
Yeah, we can kind of show here. We'll kind of show the living room a little bit.
it's a mess.
It's a little bit of a mess right now, but we'll show the living room as it is right now. We got the TV there, and you can see yourselves. Hi, say hi to yourselves. And my stuff over here in the corner.
Now I get to wake up, go to sleep. Look,
And then there's the Hank. And then on this wall we have
Hold on.
on this wall we have my desk that we're painting on right now and my model stuff. And then over on this corner we have the amber corner there.
Ignore my mess table. This is my mess table.
And then over here you have the Pam station.
Oh boy.
We bought her that desk. At a thrift store. We found a really decent desk for $20. Yep. There's a computer over there in the other side of the room, and there's Honey's cage.
Making me dizzy, babe. I can't look at
That Alabama flag she bought at the dollar store.
Yeah, Dollar Tree had the Alabama flags for like $1.
$1.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Mama. Yeah, hot mess.
So that's the messy living room. There's some of my models there that Hank messes up, and of course my airplane I'm working on now.
That's right. Roll Tide. That was my granddaughter's very first words.
When she was about 8 months old, she'd go, roll tide, roll tide,
Roll Tide.
roll tide. I'm like, yeah, man, roll
And do
tide.
the little,
She did
roll
the whole roll tide.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, okay. Your son is visiting Alabama in October. What part of Alabama?
Love the Metallica. Whoop, whoop.
No, I'm not going to the drive-in concert, Megan. I was front row for their concert in Grand Forks back in October. That's where the posters on the wall came from. They were the show posters from that show.
It's okay, Cheryl.
I saw the price for the tickets to the drive-in concert, and I said, no, thank you. It's like $150 for a carload of 6 to get in there. I don't know of 6 people around here that would go to a drive-in Metallica show, so I'm not paying $150 for just me, Amber, and Pam to go to see a concert on a drive-in screen. I love the band and I'll support them any way I can, but I'm not paying that kind of a price to go to a drive-in movie.
he has a good friend who runs a pizza Italian restaurant, so he is with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I paid $400, Megan, for a VIP pass for the concert that I went to, so I could get front row, and that was the thrill of a lifetime for me. And that was well worth the $400, but I just don't see.
That's a once in a lifetime deal.
Yeah, I just don't see paying $150 to go to a drive-in.
Best of luck to him, Cheryl, and safe travels when he does go.
He has a good friend who runs a pizza Italian restaurant, so he's visiting.
Mhm.
Maybe it is a pizza Italian restaurant in Tuscaloosa. That'd be kind of cool.
She doesn't know where.
There's a lot of pizza places in Tuscaloosa, though.
Oh, yeah.
We got one restaurant in town. It's funny because I ordered DoorDash from there, and it's really, really good. They do.
Wait, you had 7 kids
Who?
and you didn't go crazy? Or did you go crazy?
God, I had 4.
I
and that
have
was-
2 and I'm not.
I have 3. Well, you know.
Got you, boo. I'll look at it. No, I have 2 and I don't want no more.
There's a
Yes, she does.
there's a restaurant here in town called Takoyaki.
Oh, yeah.
They
Still am
do
crazy.
they do an Asian fusion taco thing.
Ooh,
It's
look
their
at you.
teriyaki. They do teriyaki beef and teriyaki chicken
Who's that,
tacos and
twins?
burritos.
What the hell? How did you get so lucky?
What the?
And
Yeah, right?
and so the thing is this restaurant, I ordered DoorDash there a couple of times, and the second time the girl that was delivering, ooh, that's pretty.
It's Brian's
That is
TSA.
really pretty.
Let me
Wow.
see.
And it's all crystals.
Let me see.
And so the girl calls me back and she's like, I don't know where this restaurant is. It's not at the address that's located on there. Come to find out, this bar, it's on like this little strip of bars downtown. This one bar has like 6 different restaurants by different names inside the bar. And they're all served out of the same window. So it's like they have like 6 different restaurant menus in this one bar. And I ended up doing DoorDash and finding this out because I kept getting orders for this restaurant, and it has the same address as the orders for the last restaurant I picked up and another restaurant. And I'm like, this is weird. They're all in the same place. And so finally I talked to the guy. He's like, yeah, all of those restaurants, he said, they're all right here in this bar. They got an Italian in there. They've got the takoyaki place. They've got a pizza place. There's like 5 different restaurants in the one bar.
It's crazy. You.
She said, speaking of eating, what did you have to eat today, Cheryl? Still doing well on the new food journey?
I don't like new foods. I don't know. I try.
I try to introduce her to different foods other than chicken nuggets at McDonald's.
Shut up. That's not all I just eat. Don't tell my secret.
Lynette, these trays, this is an Archer's Arts regular size tray. And then she's working with the Archer's Arts mini tray. As you can see, they're
Here.
Smaller.
here's the other one.
Archer's Arts also makes the grinders. And they actually make the grinders with different kinds of lids. Like they have
Sis.
for people that have like arthritis or harder time to whatever, they have lids like that you can grip onto easier. And
Mother trucker, trucky truck.
some of their trays, you can get lids for their trays that have a stopper that stops the end up.
I just ran over my foot. I'm okay.
And you can order the trays. You can order the bigger trays either with rings like that, which you can hold in your hand, or if you set them down, you can't flip them over because the rings keep them from flipping over.
These ones are the stackables.
Yep, those are bigger stackables, and they have lids for these.
Standard and mini.
I have a tendency to
And
use
lids.
that big square one. For
Don't
my
they have a lid for the big square
310s.
ones?
No,
No, they don't.
they do have them. We don't have one.
Oh, okay, yeah, they do have lids for the big one too.
Show her the grinder.
I did, or he did.
Oh, okay.
That's Archer's Arts on Facebook, Lynette. You gotta look them up. It's
And that one lid fits all three of those trays.
This one lid will fit this one, or that one.
yeah.
Because this is just a big one. It just has the hook, the stand
Yeah.
on the sides.
It's the same size as the standard tray. It's just got the rings.
We said Archers, right?
Yeah, the actual name of the group is Archer's Arts, Diamond Grinders, and Accessories.
They changed it since the last time I looked.
Here's the link to them. Jen Archer is really, really awesome.
Also, fun fact, you can use the top of the big one as a diamond tray.
It's got ridges in it.
I put my garbage sometimes in it. And like or my glue.
I've been using Mom's grinder until I can get mine.
That's all right.
She's
That's
gonna
where I should contact Jen Archer and say, hey, you know what? I'm driving a lot of people over there because every time I do a video, somebody asks where I get my trays.
Welcome. They only have limited colors right now because COVID and crap.
Normally, she does a color of the month. Every month, it's a special color that they only make for that month. I don't know if she's doing that with COVID right now, but
Her available colors that I know of are hot pink and coral right this second. I could be wrong.
But I was spoiled. I got mine in February.
I got mine in November or December.
But I couldn't decide what I wanted, so I got one of all of it.
and she also makes wax pots, but we didn't get any wax
Yes,
pots.
I did.
Did we get a wax pot from her?
I got one of these.
And she does make little stoppers. They kind of look like little pacifiers
Oh, I didn't.
that you can stick into the end of your thing there. It's got a little ring on it. You can pull it out with.
This is what I use for mine.
Yeah, they're little wax pots.
Little macro what I use for ours.
And Mom uses this for hers. It's a little macaroon pot.
You can pick that-
Huntsville, that's not far from us.
No, it's about 3 hours, 2-3 hours.
Not that far.
You got to go to. You got to go
It's
to.
about where my sister lives.
Yeah, you go about an hour to Birmingham and an hour north from Birmingham to
Yeah.
Birmingham to Huntsville. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to Huntsville. I as a kid, I went to the Space and Rocket Center when I was a kid, and I went to space camp and all that.
Just so I can
But,
see
I want to go back up as an adult and go back through the Space and Rocket Center and the museum and everything. And we can take Amber's kids up. Be a nice little day trip up there.
I don't want to take my kids anywhere.
not being bad as they are right now.
I love them, but after last or the night before
Well,
last.
there are 23 of y'all that have not. Okay, 20 of y'all that haven't gave me a thumbs up.
Ooh.
We do.
I'm
Can we
telling.
go talk? Hit that button. Please and thank you.
Bye. Oh wait, we're not buying it.
Bye.
Yeah, so definitely, Cheryl, have him check out, if he's into that kind of thing, have him check out the Space and Rocket Center there in Huntsville. Because not far down the street from there in outside of Huntsville is the Marshall Space and Rocket Center, or the Huntsville, or not the Huntsville, the Marshall Space Center or something like that. It's where they built the solid rocket boosters for the space shuttle. well, where they were developed, and it's also Marshall is also where they developed a lot of the rockets for the Mercury uh, and the from Mercury to Apollo. They did a lot of development and testing of them there, and so they have a big space and rocket center there with all of the um, with a lot of the static rocket displays that we've used throughout the years. And they have a full-size space shuttle display there with the solid rocket boosters and the tank, at least the last time I had heard. And they've got a whole big museum of stuff you can go through, kind of like the National Air and Space Museum. And that's also where Space Camp is in Huntsville.
You're such a good son. I love you. Then he smashed that button. Everybody needs to do some more smashing.
She's starting to sound like a YouTuber over there.
Or something.
Remember, like and subscribe.
That's right. Hey,
It's funny, my son's into that kind of stuff, and he watches too much YouTube. I know that, but he'll go, "Hey guys," he'll be talking to himself. "Hey guys, how you doing today? Like, subscribe." I'm like, okay, you watch too much YouTube. It's cute when a 5-year-old does it, though.
Well, he also hears his sister doing it on her channel.
Well, yeah. I don't approve of her having her channel, but her
I
daddy.
never realized how much attitude 5-year-olds have until we put my grandson to bed,
Oh my God, he made me cry.
which in turn almost made me cry. But
How did he make you cry? What did he?
He was just being emotional and sassy, and I'm not tired. Even though he had a melatonin got me at 8:30 that night, he didn't go to bed until 12 because he was fighting it and just being awful. And get off me! I don't want you near me.
pushing her away. And then Eli said, "Come here, son," and called him up to the bed with me, and he turned that shit off real quick. I was like, "Oh, really?"
I said, well, I told him,
yeah, I got your number.
I said, "Do you want to go home to Daddy? Is that what it is?" He goes, "No, I just don't want to go sleep." I'm like, "It is nearly 1:00 in the morning. You need to go to bed."
5. He's 5.
He's
We
fine.
use melatonin gummies for him, but it just doesn't seem to be working. He has night terrors.
Yeah.
He will sit straight up in bed. I've seen it happen. I just think that's why he doesn't want to go to sleep.
But,
I'm scared.
To get him to go to sleep, I laid him in my bed and I snuggled with him and I put on some sleepy time music for him and he went right to sleep.
Part of it also probably had to do. It's his first time sleeping in a new house. Second time, yeah. But it's a new house. It's not.
I know it's not what he's used to. That's why I was trying not to take it to heart. But
Yeah.
still, I got emotional over it. And the fact that he can't take no for a freaking answer pisses me off. But he's
I
fine.
think that know his boundaries and his limits. We just have to set him and be firm is all.
Yeah.
Really. And remember that violence begets violence.
Oh yeah,
There's
I know.
no sense in spanking
No, there's not.
at 5.
Not at 5.
You hurt him where it hurts, and the electronics and the TV.
Oh yeah.
You know,
With Erica, I jokingly popped her butt and I said, "You be good," and she goes, "Ouch! That hurt!"
not yet. It hasn't, child.
I barely touched you, child. And she goes, "Don't do that again." She's 9. She's a brat.
Well, I popped down
I
her
love
about a couple times when she said,
Oh, my
Recently,
kids!
yeah.
My kids knew what a spanking was. That's for damn sure.
I knew what a spanking was. I also knew what the belt was.
didn't have to use it very often, but when I did,
I only
made it
actually
happen.
had to use the belt once,
Never
and
used
after that, that's all I had to do was grab for it, and they knew.
Oh crap! I messed up.
I never had to use it
I
again.
had to give Amber a look, and she's like, "Okay." What I did,
Or Amber Sky. Oh, I messed up.
if I have to use that middle name, oh, all hell's gonna break loose.
You don't. Stop.
You better unscrew yourself right quick if I keep that in the way.
I noticed when I use Jimmy's full name, his given name, he instantly stops whatever it was.
But you know what concerns me is the fact that he doesn't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And he even does it for his dad at home.
Yeah.
And also at that age, they kind of feel like they're going to be missing something if they go to bed because
Erica had no problem. Erica had no problem at all.
Cheryl Jenkins says, I never get spanked because I'm privileged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're privileged that you were raised right, child. If you're not getting spanked, you must be doing something right.
You're either a really good kid or
Spoiled freaking
yeah,
rotten.
spoiled rotten. My kids are spoiled rotten. I love them.
Mine are a little above. I believe in the reward system. Do good, you're going to get good.
positive
Right.
reinforcement.
Right.
That's what they're trying to teach now is positive reinforcement. Don't punish them for the bad things, only reward them for the good things.
No, you still have to punish for the bad, whether it be taking away their tablets, phones, whatever, or groundation. You don't necessarily have to do spankings, though in some cases it helps, some cases it doesn't.
There are instances that require a little bit more discipline than others, but not as a general everyday speech.
I agree with you on that. However, what whoever they are, is proposing is you don't take things away from them. You don't punish them in any way for the bad things. You reward only the good things so that it reinforces to them that they get rewarded for good things. However, the problem with that is now you have a whole prison full of people. What? I think she does, Lynette. I think she does ship outside of the country internationally. I'm not 100% sure. You can just message Jen and ask her. She's very friendly. She will answer any questions you might have. And if there is a problem with them once you receive them, she's more than happy to take care of whatever the problem is. Amber's grinder, the little plastic bit inside.
I was just telling them that I messaged her about it. It's like, hey, I bought this a few months ago, 8 months to be exact, and I only used it twice, and it's doing this. Is there anything I can do to fix it, or is there anything I need to do? Can we fix this? And she goes, oh no, that should not have left my house. I apologize. That should not have left the shelf. That's trash, and it looks like it was a bad print. And she offered to send a new one. So I have one on the way. Whenever she gets to it, I told her no huge rush. So, but she's good for it. They both are. Her and her husband work very hard and are very, very customer friendly. If something's wrong, they make good by it.
I am not about the reward system all the way.
Oh yeah, I'm not either, Cheryl. No, he would,
If you do good, you're going to be good, and you're going to get praises and positive reinforcement.
Yeah, when he does something good.
I'm not going to say, oh, here's a new tablet because, you broke your old one because you threw a temper.
I mean, I know that the whole positive reinforcement. Yeah, that's why I was reading that. But no,
he won't come back alive.
But
only if I've written permission to spank, if necessary.
But I mean, the whole only rewarding the positive works well with dogs. I had a puppy, freshly separated from its mom. Wait a minute.
My kids are like puppy dogs.
Okay.
Treat them right, they do right.
I had a puppy.
Just saying.
It's fresh separated from its mom.
Good.
And it came to the house. It wasn't housebroken or anything. And I started her off with one of those pee pads on the floor. And anytime I caught her trying to pee on the floor, I'd put her on the pee pad and I would say, "Go be good girl," or "Be good girl," and she would finish peeing on the thing, and then I would go to the kitchen. I used to get those Jack Link's beef steaks, like the ones that are like that long, and they look like a turd.
Ew.
I'd take scissors and I'd cut them up into little pieces, and I had them in a canister under the sink or over by the sink in one of the bottom cabinets. And as soon as she would get done peeing on the thing, I would take her out and I'd give her one of those treats. Well, then all I had to do after a while, all I had to do was look at her and go be good girl, and she would go right to that pad and pee on that pad, and then go right to that cabinet for her treat. And
I never used a pee pad. I just took them out front.
and she never once again peed on the floor after
Pee
that.
pads are not good for puppies actually, because that teaches them it's okay to pee in the house.
Well, and that's why after I got her
well,
trained
if
to
you
the
would
pee
let
pad,
me finish. That's why my coworker or ex-coworker just takes him straight outside every couple hours to teach him to pee in the grass instead of on the puppy pads, which actually worked for the first time since she got him. He went straight to the door this time.
yeah, and they will, and that's what I did after I housebroke her to not pee in the house at all. Then I started teaching her. Let's go to let's go outside now. And when I grabbed the leash, I would say, "All right, time to be good girl." And she'd try to go to the pad, and I would pick her up and I put the leash on her and carry her outside. And eventually, she associated with "go be good girl" to go over and wait by the door for her leash. And and it always was a positive reinforcement. But I never rubbed her nose in the poop or anything like that. Everybody always says, "Oh, you rub their nose in it, and they'll teach them not to do it." No, that's really not, because they don't really understand that they did something wrong.
They just know they have to go. They don't
Yeah.
care where they're going.
But with kids, it's different because kids are actually self-aware. They know the difference between right and wrong, where dogs really don't.
To get my son to go pee outside, my ex was fixing the toilet, and he really had to go. And he was a squatter. Most boys squat with their first, okay. So to get him to
Where do we buy our time?
so he sent him outside to go water the tree, and that's how he became completely potty trained.
Oh, Lynette, she wants to know where we buy our diamond pens from.
BFF.
Yeah, most of our pens are from BFF Diamond Painting Pens on Facebook. This one here is called Oil Slick. It's very pretty rainbow. And this one here, the little shimmery, shiny dust you see in there is actual diamond dust.
I
In
don't
that
know
one.
what mine is.
Yours is just glitter.
Yeah, but I don't know the actual name
I don't
of
know
it.
the name of it. Yeah, I don't remember the names of half of them.
We've got about 20 of them.
Yeah,
Here's that thin one.
yeah, that's rich crap. I don't like that one.
And then here's these three. That's not the same company, Amber.
That big
Uh-oh.
one is.
Your
Yeah.
the thing fell.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I am.
Mom's got a couple.
These are all BFFs.
Yeah.
And that one's not.
I like it to show it because of the thinner one.
And
Let her show it.
yeah,
It don't matter.
well, we're just showing BFFs. That's what I was. This one's not a BFF. It's from a guy. I don't even know if he makes them anymore. It's called Richcraft. It's a longer pen than other ones,
It feels like a pencil or.
and it's skinnier. Yeah, it's as skinny as a
pen, maybe a Sharpie.
small Sharpie. Yeah, it's a little skinnier, and it's straight and flat and thin.
Nice.
I'm just not a fan of it. That's why I just don't use it.
Here's my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Mom's 3, and then here's Dave's. Oh no, this one's mine.
Well,
Those are mine. I have 6.
yeah, that's all our BFFs. That's BFF diamond painting pens. They're really easy to get, kind of, sort of. maybe I'm really lucky. I don't know. But what they do on their group is they're already pre-made. They're already turned and everything. And she'll post pictures of them. And you comment my BFF in the comments. And then she does a random number generator. And if your comment was the one that was chosen, then you have the opportunity to buy it at that point. You don't win it for free, but you're the one who gets to buy it. So that's the way she works hers. And she also has an Etsy store where you can order them, but then they do have to turn them and ship them to you. So you have to wait a little longer for it.
This one's pink and glittery. It's called Unicorn something. But it's got hologram in it.
I thought it was just called Unicorn.
No, something. But it's sparkly and it's got hologram in it. It's really comfy. It's a chunky.
Lynette, not as often as I used to. We normally go live every Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Central Time, unless we've got something coming up or whatever. We're not going to be around or we've got an issue or whatever. We're normally live every Sunday night, 8 p.m., usually 8 to 10, but most of the time we end up like running long like we have tonight already.
You give those to Mom?
I post videos.
You need to post them more
I
often.
need to post more often. I used to post probably a video or so a week. I used to try to do at least one a week, but here lately I haven't been able to do that as much. So it's been pretty much only our lives. But I did add scale modeling to my channel. So I'll probably be doing some of that as well as the diamond painting along with it. So, and now that I am a TSA affiliate, I will probably be doing a lot more videos, maybe time lapses,
I'm thinking about doing coloring in mine.
post reviews. Yeah, she's thinking about adding some coloring to hers.
Just time lapse coloring.
Time lapse coloring, yes, and that's really cool to watch too. I love watching her time lapse coloring. That's cool.
That time lapse coloring that you did the other night was really cool.
Yeah.
Just uploaded it yet.
But yeah, it's pretty random.
I'm not going to upload that one because I didn't get the artist's permission to do so, but
Oh,
It's still really
Queen of
cool.
Diamonds says it's Monday morning, 4:10 a.m. here in the UK. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, for my UK people, then I go live at 2 o'clock in the morning your time.
Set your alarm clock. Get your naps in.
And I don't know what time it is down under. Don't even ask me to try to figure that one out. So yeah, so for UK, it's Monday morning at 2 a.m. We go live.
Wow.
Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all staying up so late to just see us, to be honest with you.
Right.
Saphira's mama says around 11 a.m. or so. Is that 11 a.m. Monday? I think it would be 11 a.m.
I
Monday.
think so.
Right, Lynette? Heck no. They passed them over to me. Just kidding.
Yeah, because Australia is actually 24 hours ahead of us, pretty much.
12 hours. If it's 11 a.m. there, it's 11 p.m. here.
He says 1:09 p.m. in Australia.
What time is it
Brian
now?
says. Well, we're glad you made it, and I do appreciate you staying up.
I think I'm about ready to call it quits, though. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you're getting sleepy. I was sitting here dozing off before we went live. I was trying to watch the NASCAR race, and I was well, actually the race was over, and I had switched over to MAV TV and was watching some dirt track racing, and started nodding while I was watching that, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go live in an hour.
And I had a nap.
Yeah, she's all like rested up back there.
Heck no, I'm ready for bed again. I had a bad week.
Well, I got half my tree done.
Oh, she goes, yes, it's 1:10 p.m., but your channel starts at 11 a.m. or so. Okay. I have to remember that. 11 a.m. Australian time,
I
2
can
a.m.
remember.
2 a.m. Monday for for UK and 8 p.m. Central Time US is our live time.
Oh, I got half of my tree done.
I blitzed a few white ones.
I didn't get home last night until
After 1.
after 1 a.m. I was out doing my lift for Saturday night. I'm telling you, it was busy. I can see now I can make a full-time living doing that all week here without getting a regular job, and I can work when I want,
I'll probably finish this tomorrow. I don't feel like finishing it right now.
come home when I want.
Whoa, wait.
Well, if it's 2, if it's 1:10 p.m. your time now,
About 14
Saphira,
hours.
then it would have been 11.
12 hours.
We went live at 11 p.m.
About a 12 hour.
or 11 a.m. your time because we've been online for 2 hours and 11 minutes. So, yep, 11 a.m. your time in Australia.
Squash the
It's an orange
white
slice.
button.
It's an orange slice.
It's an orange slice.
Where?
I don't know. One of my symbols on my
Symbols.
canvas is an orange slice. What I do love about this TSA is none of the symbols
Are the same shade.
look like another one next to it, and none of them are very similar shades and colors either. Like,
Yeah, but who's crowded, right? No doubt.
I mean, now the M's. Now I will say the M's on this one and the little circle with a slash through it are around the same color, but there's still a shade difference. I mean, there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
is darker than the other.
All right, my man. My main man. Ready for
Yeah.
bed.
You ready for bed? I'm not ready for bed yet.
Look in my eyes.
Then go to bed.
Good night.
No,
Night.
hugs. I'm not ready for bed either. I'm not tired.
I'm not tired.
I'm really not. I mean, I'm not ready to go to sleep yet.
I mean, I could probably sit and dissipate for a
Is
little bit
that the
longer.
blocker lovers?
Yes, this is the Color Blocking Lovers Vibe Tribe painting.
Bless you. God bless you.
Oh, Rona.
I was about to say it, but I didn't want to say it. Good night, Queen of Diamonds.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks
Good
for
night,
staying up
sweetie.
with you.
Thanks for staying up.
I'm tired. I need energy drink.
But
I
yeah,
don't
this
got
is the
one.
Color Blockers Lovers TSA Vibe Tribe painting. I ordered it a long time ago, and I started working on it back in Great North Dakota, and I kind of put it up before we moved, and so I'm getting back to it now. I want to
Right.
finish it
You
now.
need to finish it.
I'm gonna
now that
finish
you're
it.
feeling
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna finish it. And Lynette says you can always send me your diamond pins you don't want, but I want all of them.
Yeah, we use them all.
I actually do use them all.
I-
When
I-
I'm in my little thing, I load them up, and then I'll use them all as I go. Oh, my bad. I put it up.
She put my pen away. I'm sitting there looking for it. I couldn't find it.
BFF paint pens.
Lynette, diamond paintings. We have diamond paintings from all across the spectrum. We've got AliExpress, we've got Wish, we've got
DAC,
Royal, we've got
Double Dot.
DAC, we've got Diamond Dots, we've got Evermoment. You name it, huh?
Okay.
Huracan. I've got some Huracans in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're H1. Home fun.
A Home Fun.
Treasure.
Yeah, and then of
Studios
course,
art.
we've got the TSAs, and we'll probably have a lot more of those now. So
We have over 100 canvases, guys, between
Yeah.
the three of us.
our closet back there on the wall is full of diamond paintings, and we even have a cube thing that we bought at Target that's full of these.
You're welcome, Cheryl. I use all 6 of them at the same time when I'm working on my big canvas over there. And then when one runs out, I just grab another pen and go. And then I take out all the wax when I'm finished, and then I
And then
And then I go-
I am over here about every hour or so. Amber, take care of your mommy.
I
Yeah,
answered Tia's question before she got it
Yeah.
all out.
So Amber, when we moved, we put when we moved, we went to Lowe's, was it? I think, and we got a box. It looked like a pallet on the bottom.
It was a cardboard pallet. It's exactly.
It was a cardboard pallet, and we made a lid for it out of other boxes.
Right.
But we stacked all of our diamond paintings in it. We just laid them out flat in it, and put a lid, take the lid down over it, and we brought them here that way. So then when we got here, she went through the box and she separated every single one of them out,
By size.
hung each one up in the closet on a separate hanger,
By
and
size.
counted them all, and we had over 100. So yeah.
106 or something like that.
And they're all hung up. They're not in their boxes.
The only one that's in the box is the
No,
royal.
and it's not even in the box. It's just rolled up on the foam roller still.
Open the closet and show them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Mine is the one that's on the floor that Mom's going to do tomorrow, or start tomorrow. This is our dining room closet. And his models.
Yeah, my models are
His
all up
models, and then all these canvases.
There's no addiction going on here. There's nothing to see here because an addict is somebody who wants to quit. Nobody likes to quit.
Actually, Brian, I'll tell you now. I get it. The Huracan debacle they had with the popping drills in 2018. I fully understand because I sent you that one Huracan that had popping drills, and that was the problem. Is when I bought my Huracans, all but one, I bought them all during Drillmageddon. So chances are they're all going to have popping drills, and it's going to suck. Because I have not even started them, kitted them up, or anything. But from what I understand now, they're not so bad. They've gotten their stuff together. I don't know. I haven't ordered from them. As I said, I've got one in there that I ordered about the same time that I got Hank, which was, a little over a year ago. And I haven't kitted it up or anything, but from what I understand, it's actually should be okay.
When you live with your mother, you ask her to pop you ask her to pop your zips, and she does it.
They enjoy doing that around here. They pop zits. I'm not into the zip popping thing. I don't know. I pop my own. I just don't like popping other people's. Don't order a custom from them. No, Elizabeth. Honestly, my customs at the moment, I want to get a TSA custom. I really want to get a TSA custom, but my customs that I have are all right now from Evermoment. But Evermoment gets really super expensive when you're dealing with customs with them, and that's because when I order a custom, I don't want a little small one that doesn't have any detail. I want all the detail that was in the original, and so it has to be big. And Evermoment, their prices start to skyrocket once you get over above like 40 by 50 or 60 by 80. Then their prices skyrocket into the hundreds, and I just, I don't want to see that.
You're screaming. Don't
I mean, I don't know that I'm ever going to order anything from Huracan again, because the one that I've got in there to do is a 70 by 70, and I really don't even care to work on it, to be honest with you.
My butterfly book one?
Yeah, the butterfly book
I
one.
might work on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into Rachel's customs, because that's what, when she first really got started, when Sherry started really advertising, that was the big thing, was the customs. How she could, being that she's a graphics person and she can tweak the picture to make it fit the diamond painting better and stuff, yeah, I definitely would like to have a Rachel custom TSA.
I mean, not like
Put that one on the inside there. You see it? Right here. It hurts really bad too.
Yeah, I told Rachel that a long time ago. I emailed her about this and I was like, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I like Diamond Art Club. I can't really fault Diamond Art Club. But the thing for me that sells this over Diamond Art Club is the glue. For whatever reason, I always find DAC's glue to be like spongy feeling. And when you put a drill down, it actually moves around a little bit and jiggles around and it sits on top of that glue, and that glue provides like a spongy base underneath. And I really don't like that feeling. I like that good solid feeling of this. When I put that drill down, it stays there. And I can still move it if I have to, but
I like that.
It's got that solid feel when I place the drill, and I like that.
I like that it does. Dots, diamond dots do that too. But they also do move rather freely.
See, these take a little bit of push to move them. I mean, you've really got to dislodge it to move it, but once you move it, it stays where you moved it to. It doesn't try to spring back to where you moved it from. And that's what I don't like about DAC. I mean, that's really the only thing I don't like about DAC. Otherwise, DAC is a great product. Don't get me wrong, and I still do them. I have several in the closet that I can't wait to finish or start on and finish at some point. But just for me, the glue on these is just so much better. The mounting adhesive is so much better. And the mounting adhesive, even though it works like double-sided adhesive,
I like it.
mine isn't bubbling anywhere. It's not peeling away from the canvas at all. There's no rivers. There's nothing. It's just as good as poured glue. It's just it has the benefits of the double-sided adhesive. Rachel said September she will be doing customs again. Nano says August 31st. Cool. Yeah, the mounting tape is thicker. You can tell the difference when you peel the plastic off, and the plastic that Rachel uses. Now, granted, we always take the plastic off anyway, and we put parchment paper on it on all of our paintings. Because for me, it's easier to cut the parchment paper into sections and peel it off. It's nothing to do with whatever. But Rachel has a much thicker plastic on top of hers as well that I like. The cheapest sites to buy diamond paintings from is probably Wish, but Wish and AliExpress. I mean, but the problem is you get what you pay for.
Most of mine are AliExpress.
If you're doing them just to do them,
Yeah,
you can go cheap.
yeah.
If you're doing them as gifts or a display
Amazon's
purposes,
really good.
Yeah, Amazon's got some good prices. There's
or DAC or
there's
CSA or
there's a site on Amazon called Sanner Direct. There's a seller called Sanner Direct. They have some really decent diamond paintings for not very expensive at all. And I've ordered from them. In fact, the guy actually asked me to order them, and he paid me back for them as long as I would review them. And I did an unboxing and review of first impression on them, and they were really nice. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pam's done one of them.
which one?
Yeah, bumps.
Huh?
Bumps. The fist bumps.
The fist bump one, yeah.
The glue was just freaking respectful.
Oh,
Ooh, I hated that one.
It's poured glue, but it's that thin poured glue, so it really doesn't stick.
And if it got too hot from the light pad, it would slide. I'm a heavy hander. But bumps I had a really hard time with. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that in a little bit. But oh, I'm getting tired.
But I really did enjoy. I love the bunch, the final product. I just didn't like the glue.
So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places if you want to get cheap ones. But again, like I said, if you go through Wish or AliExpress to go for cheap ones, the cheap ones are going to be small, and there's not going to be a lot of detail on it. You're going to lose a lot of the detail because they don't increase the number of colors, making it smaller, so that way you lose the detail. They just keep a small amount of colors because that's the two things that determine the amount of detail is size and number of colors. If you can get a huge diamond painting with a ton of colors, you're going to get more detail. And if you can get a huge diamond painting with a small amount of colors, you're going to lose a lot of details, but it's a bigger painting. But if you can get a small painting with a ton of colors, your small painting with a lot of colors is almost equal to your medium-sized painting with fewer colors. It's kind of a weird thing. That's just the way pixels and sizes work.
But honestly, the ones that I have bought when I started, I got off a Wish, and I absolutely love. However, my Amber had introduced me to the finer caviar life, and kind of got me a little spoiled on the squares from BAC. I must say, I love it. I like the square ones. I wasn't sure, but it took me a minute to get Galaxy done. But she's done, hanging on my wall.
Good. The next one you can work on is that great big giant flying eagle one.
Is it squares?
Yeah, I think.
I can't remember. I have to look at it.
It's a shame Beth Mitten isn't here because she could see that I still haven't touched the little
She's there. She's just not really
diamond imprint.
interacting. She said
Oh.
earlier.
Oh, Nana, you need to go sleepy, my baby. You need to go sleepy, so you can be rested.
I think what she's thinking is she's going to be sleeping a lot after the surgery,
Yeah,
so she doesn't need to worry about going to sleep tonight. And I'll be honest with you, if I was going in for surgery tomorrow, I probably wouldn't sleep very well tonight anyway. It'd be too much on my mind.
Right. I've only ever done just a couple of square ones, but I'm going to say the Galaxy from BAC Squares was absolutely the funnest one I think I've done so far.
Oh,
Beth is here.
See?
oh there she is.
She's just being
Yeah, see, I
girl.
haven't messed up your little diamond in the middle yet. I've poked all around it.
Little poker.
That's my OCD. That's my OCD kicking in there.
Saving the best for last. Ozzy.
Here's Aussie Collection. Hello. I know I said hi earlier.
We sure do appreciate everybody that stays up with us. You know, we're just here to BS and have fun.
Well, for him, it's middle of the afternoon, so.
Oh, I know, but it's still the middle of the afternoon. Is still the middle of the afternoon, you know.
We've missed you all so much. And like I said, we were debating on whether I should do lift tonight and not go live. And I was like, no, I've got to go live. I was like, you know, we've been 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
There are 12 of you that have not hit that like button. Mom's like,
Oh no, I'm sorry, bud. You getting ready to have bad weather there? I've noticed since we moved down here,
What's Amber working on?
she's just working on I don't know if she got it from Wish or AliExpress or Amazon. It's a
Crystal.
special shape.
AliExpress. I got 4 of them in a set for $4.
Yeah, they're different little trees of special shaped diamonds. They've got
Down
regular
below,
drills. It's
share
got
button.
special shapes.
Right down below the picture. Show them where the like button is. Dave.
The like button. The like button should be right.
Thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. No,
Over. Other way.
other way.
There you go.
Yep,
Boop.
down there, right underneath the word chat in the title. Down there somewhere.
Hey, but. Get him out. Daddy, it's after 11.
Oh, he's telling me it's time for
It's
good food.
10:30.
Oh, it's only 10:30. You got a half hour, buddy.
Oh, could you just wrap me out? And this sneaky butt, he tries to get his dinner early.
You don't get the good food till 11. No. Oh no, Beth. I'm sorry. She is Aussie
yes.
Collection. She is working on a Halloween one that we don't. I guess it came from Wish. I don't know.
AliExpress. No, Amazon. 4
Oh.
pack.
Okay, it came from Amazon.
That's only a 1 day. It's almost done.
No, Cheryl, the like button is somewhere like right down here.
Right below the and.
Yeah. It's a little thumbs
Thank
up
you, Beth.
symbol. What are you meowing about? It's not meow time. Say hi. Say
Well-
hi to your adoring fans, Hank.
That's right. Ozzy. Dave has a TSA coupon.
Yes. Yes. Yes, the TSA, my TSA 15% off of an order of $40 or more is simply my name. $15.
There's 22 now. 10 more to go.
Oh yeah, if you're on your phone, yeah, you gotta close the chat window down, and you'll see the little thumbs up button, and then you can open the chat back up.
Thank you, guys.
You know what? Funny. Ever since I moved from North Dakota, I don't have my 2 dislikes that I got on every single video. I have, and I know where those 2 dislikes come from.
Oh, yeah.
I know where they come from. They come from 2 of my old coworkers that I worked with
Sean.
at my last job, Sean and Canute. They both subscribed to the channel, and I remember telling them about the story Mrs. Coffee, was it Mrs. Coffee or somebody told about how they did an experiment where they were told that if you had dislikes, that your video would get popped up in the recommended videos more often because YouTube figured there had to have been something more drama in there that people would want to see. And so they tried the experiment. She told everybody to go dislike her video when she was live one night. And she said that video ended up getting more views than the other ones. And I told my friends about it at work, and Sean and Canute went and subscribed to the channel and said, we're going to go through and dislike everything that you do. And so they did. Every single video I had always had like 2 dislikes. And it was them 2 disliking everything.
That's funny.
Yes. Happy birthday to Mrs. Coffee. Today was her birthday. I hope she had a great one. I know she's not in here. If she is, she's just working and lurking and not making her presence known. But if you're listening, or if you see this on the replay, Mrs. Coffee, happy birthday.
We love you, girl. Thanks for all the likes, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping in and bearing with us and not forsaking us because we were gone for so long. But we're back on track now and prepared to do even more. So I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. And I think it's about time for us to hop off of here because Amber's over there wanting to go to sleep and now she's playing on her phone. So
He does have his own emojis. They're special.
Yep. He does. Oh, he's sitting here yawning. He's just kind of chilling out. Nana says, I don't think that statement is true. I don't know which statement.
Wait a minute. I know that I miss y'all too because ask Amber almost every night I'd say, okay, who's live tonight? Okay, who's live last week? Whatever.
Yeah.
But
Good night,
I
y'all.
miss talking to everybody.
I'm not sure which statement isn't true, Nana. I'm lost now.
Thank you, Tia. And hugs to Hank. Oh,
Yeah.
hug.
Good night, y'all.
Sweet boy. Good night, guys.
Good night. Rock on, y'all.
Toodles.
Nana, message. Amber,
I got you. I'll message you, Nana. Bye, guys.
you too, Ozzy. Good night.